Hi, this is Greg Rankin with Security Marketing Resource. Thanks for joining me for another one of our security marketing videos. In this particular video, I want to address an area of search engine optimization that's often overlooked. And again, with search engine optimization, SEO is all about getting your website and pages on your website the highest possible ranking on key search phrases. Sometimes that's you might not be showing up on as high as you'd like on a search engine results page, because of other optimization factors, on-page and off-page optimization factors. But sometimes it's even simpler than that, and it could be that your site isn't even in the database of a particular search engine. So obviously if your pages haven't been indexed, they're not in the database, then they can't be retrieved by the search engine when someone searches on a key phrase that you've targeted. So the obvious question then is, how do you know? How do you know if your site has actually been indexed by a search engine robot? So let's talk about that. It's actually a very simple thing to do. In this case, we're going to go into Google, and I'm just going to type site, S-I-T-E, colon, and in this case, I'm going to type advancedwiring.ca, which is a client of ours that we just finished recently, and hit return. Actually, don't need to hit return in Google anymore. It automatically serves it up. And what I have here now is a list of all of the pages on that site that have been indexed by Google. And I'm happy to report that all of the pages at this point appear to have been indexed. So if you go to your site, do the same thing. Type in site, colon, the name of your site, the URL for your site, and it will show you all the pages that have been indexed. And take a look and see if all your pages are there. Now, once you've done that, you might see that some pages aren't there. It's not exactly the way you want it. There is a fix for that, and it's actually something that you should probably do on a regular basis anyway, especially as you're making updates to your site, and that is to submit what's known as a sitemap to the search engines, or actually put a sitemap on your site that's specifically for the purpose of having the search engines index your site. In other words, get all those pages on your site in the database the way that you want them indexed. And when I talk about a sitemap in this context, you might be familiar with sitemaps on websites that are for people visiting your site to help them navigate through your site and find different areas on your site. That's a different type of a sitemap. What we're talking about here is a sitemap specifically for the search engines, again for the purpose of making sure that your site has been properly indexed. Because again, you've heard the old saying, showing up is half the battle. Well, if you're not in the index, you're not in the database, you don't have a chance of showing up for the battle. So let's talk about now how to create a sitemap. It's actually pretty easy, and how to get it up onto your site and get it served over to the search engines for indexing and putting in their database. All right, so we'll do that now. Okay, so how do you actually go about creating a sitemap? Well, the good news is you don't have to actually put it together yourself. It's an XML type file. You don't need to know anything about XML. The nice thing, in the old days, we did have to put them together by manually, I guess you'd say. Now there are some very nice third-party tools out there that will do all the work for you. So one that we use, and there are others, this is just one of them, is xml-sitemaps.com. So go on over there, and obviously extremely easy to do. Just type in the URL for your site. So we're going to go again with advancedwiring.ca, and we don't need any other modifications to any of the settings here. We're just going to click Start, and it will generate our sitemap. Okay, so just like that, our sitemap has been created. It's ready to go. It took all of about I don't know, 5 or 6 seconds to complete. So we want the first one on the list, sitemap.xml. We're going to click on that, and we're going to save that file to the root folder of our website. So again, it says sitemap.xml. It's what we're downloading, and it goes into the root folder of your website. We'll save that, and now we're going to open up Dreamweaver, which is what we use for FTP work, and there's our sitemap. And I'm not going to go through all the details. It's actually a very simple XML file, and it shows each page of the site, shows the location. That's what LOC stands for, the location of each page on the site, and last mod date, the last time that page was updated or modified. So in this case, it was we completed the site on the 15th of February of 2011. So the sitemap's completed. See it over here and we're going to upload that to our root folder on our remote server, and now it's there. So it's a very small file, so it's not going to take any time to get that uploaded. Now one more simple step is to submit that, to let Google know, let Google robots know where that sitemap is so they can get on over there and index your site. So in this case, if you have a Google account, you want to get into Google's Webmaster Tools, and over on the side you'll see a link for site configuration. Just open that up, and then you'll see another link for sitemaps. So that's where we are now. There's no sitemaps have been submitted up to this point, so we're going to submit one now, the one we just uploaded. And submission only is as simple as this. It's going to ask you where on your sitemap is. Well, it's in the root folder, which is where it needs to be. So it's advancedwiring.ca, and you just type in the name of the XML file, which is what we just submitted, and then click Submit Sitemap. And there you go. So that's all there is to it. Later on you can come back and check the status and URL submitted, etc. All that information, you come back here and take a look and see what all that's about. I'm not going to get into it in this particular video. The main thing is, though, that you've now ensured that all of the pages on your website have been indexed and are now going to get into the database, Google's database. And the same type of procedure for all of the search engines. That XML file is standardized, so it'll work on Bing, it'll work on Yahoo, MSN, and all the other search engines as well. So if you want to also get over there and submit your XML, your sitemap XML file to those search engines, you can ensure that you're indexed there as well. Okay, so again, go check, make sure your site's in there. If it's not, use a sitemap to take care of that. All right, and again, as always, if you have any questions, we're here to help. So let us know if we can assist in any way. Thanks for watching.